Greetings friends, I am Obsidian. While we are waiting for Skibidi Toilet episode 77 part 3 by Dafuk Boom, I have decided to make another interesting themed video, and I have decided that these are the sorts of videos I want to follow through from now on in terms of long form videos. I will still do analysis, but they will be mostly done in short form. I feel like doing this will help me expand more and develop some new and interesting videos for you guys that are not just simple analysis videos. So, I am going to be doing another top 10 video, but this time, instead of the Alliance, it will be the Skibidi Toilets faction. This does not include Astro Toilets. There will be a separate top 10 video on them also. I am also pretty sure that you guys may have an idea of who will be first, so stick around until the end to confirm your answer. If you guys are interested in this video and want to see more of these kinds of videos, then like and subscribe, as I would really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's begin! At number 10, I put down the SWAT mutant from the G Squad. He is one of the strongest Skibidi Toilets if he is going to be worthy of being a part of G-Man's squad, but what puts him in this place is the fact that he's likely the weakest in the G Squad. As we saw in episode 77 part 2, he was struggling with a group of Astro Toilets, and he almost died if the POV hadn't saved him. Not only that, but 2 of his rocket launchers easily got cut off, making him weaker at the moment. He does have potential though, because his sickles do a lot of damage, as they were easily able to cut cameramen in half and easily disarm the mech scientist cameraman in episode 72, and he cut through multiple small Astro Toilets with his boomerang sickle in episode 77 part 2. He also survived all the shots he took from the camera strider in episode 72. All he got was a slight scar on his eye. Still though, he's the weakest on this list, but one of the strongest. At number 9, I put down the Buzzsaw mutant, also known as the Rizzsaw mutant. Because of his immaculate Riz, even G-Man was impressed back in episode 71. This guy killed off a cameraman with ease back in episode 62, when he first showed up. He even killed a large cameraman in 2 seconds with ease, and when large TV man tried to use his flashbang, this guy easily covered his vision and put on sunglasses. He then also frowned, showing that he is not as mindless as the other Skibidi Toilets. The next time we see him, he is upgraded in episode 71, and now he has 2 katanas and a laser blaster on his buzzsaw arm. This guy made quick work of various cameramen during that episode, and earned respect from G-Man. The next time we properly see him, he effectively helped take out an Astro Toilet, and now he is even more durable than before because he had a helmet and his have been modified. In general, he is much stronger now, but much like the SWAT mutant, there are many that are stronger than him. At number 8, I put down the fake G clones. Specifically, the trio of fake G-men from episode 67. They're not all that impressive in my opinion, and they don't have as near as the durability of the fake G-man from episode 65, because that one was worked on for longer and he was meant to represent G-man in every way. The fake G-men we see in episode 68 have a different base for their toilet, and they're actually smaller than the actual G-man and the fake G-man from episode 65, which is why Titan TV Man took these guys out with ease. Even the injured Titans could have taken them out at the moment if Titan TV Man took them out overall under a minute. For example, the 11 Laser G-Man got scared and Titan TV Man killed him with only his head. Are you kidding? That guy seemed like much, but he was just pathetic if he died in that way. The Rocket G-Man got easily taken out when Titan TV Man dived on him. So, for this logic, any Titan character could do the same thing and he would still die. And he has rockets. The ones higher up on this list would easily be able to dodge them until they all run out and then they fight back. As for the Buzzsaw G-Man, all they have to do is laser his arms off and then he is powerless. At number 7, we have Ayuwoki himself, the Michael Jackson Toilet. We first saw this guy in episode 69. I thought he would be a one-time thing, just like the Walter White and Jesse Pinkman toilets from episode 68 and the Moist Critical toilet from episode 61. But no, it turns out that he's here to stay. When we first saw him, he had only buzzsaw arms and spider legs like the scientist toilet. He is actually very quick on his own without Ivana. Jetpack. At this point, he successfully killed 2 speakermen with ease just by running into them. So much so that the assassin duo and the other agents had to run away because they knew that he was a much bigger threat, even for them, if we consider his speed. In episode 77, part 1, Michael Jackson Toilet shows up flying into the scene with sunglasses, and he has 6 katanas and 2 laser guns now. His katanas are strong enough to decapitate a big Astro Interceptor. Even though that's all he did, this automatically makes him stronger than all the characters previously on this list. At number 6, I put down the fake G-Man from episode 65. Yes, even though this one clone represents G-Man in every way, there are a couple of things that it lacks. He does not have his durability, he does not have his strength, because he didn't really injure the Titans badly in any way, like G-Man did in episode 73, and he doesn't have the sonic scream that G-Man displayed in episode 72. Therefore, there are some aspects that make this clone weaker. But I wouldn't underestimate it, since the Titans in their prime struggled against it, even though they undoubtedly beat him. Which shows that this clone is better at putting up a fight against Titans than the pathetic G-clones from episode 68. However, I still think the characters in this list are stronger, especially with the upgrades they have now, and I do think the Titans would have beat the G-clone faster, but because the fight had to be dragged out long enough for the trap to play out, and for the convenience of that episode, it took them a while to defeat that G-clone. But that's just my personal opinion. At number 5, I put the Scientist Toilet V2 Titan Mech. It did get cooked by the real G-Man, but that's because his lasers are stronger. You can't compare. But in comparison to the fake G-Man, his lasers are much wider and stronger. It completely changed the scene of the Scientist's lair, and it almost killed the laser-large cameraman. However, it does have slow reflexes. But when it was used by TV Woman, it easily killed 2 or 3 Skibidi planes. The only reason why it couldn't attack G-Man was because he had a shield. But if he didn't, I don't doubt that it would have done at least some damage. Also, the mech is very durable, as G-Man wasn't able to kill TV Woman inside of the mech, which means that the mech likely protected her from the initial impact before she teleported away. At number 4, I put DJ Toilet, specifically the one from episode 77. If we are talking about the one from episode 6, it wouldn't even be on the list, and he didn't even get the chance to attack in episode 70, because he was a walking strider. He was way stronger though, because he did have speakers and lasers. We didn't even get to see him attack though, so I can't really count this variant. The one from episode 77 is way stronger, because he can now move better. He's more agile, his glasses are stronger, and his speakers are much more powerful, as he was easily able to knock back Astro Toilets, which are very powerful, and he can redirect attacks that are launched at him with his speakers. However, the Skibidi Toilets that are higher on the list are still stronger, and one of them may have an advantage that allows him to defeat even the DJ Toilet. At number 3, I put the Buff Mutant. Yes, this Giga Chad made it to the top 3, believe it or not, and now I will explain why. We first saw this guy walking menacingly in episode 62, and he tore apart a large cameraman with ease, already proving his strength. He also threw a whole car with cameramen, and even after Plunger Cameraman rammed on him with his glitch toilet a bunch of times, this guy still didn't die, which shows how durable he really is. So by this logic, he can tank Astro Toilet speed attacks like G-Man. We all thought he died after the Chad Large Speakerman stabbed him in the head, but no, he shows up 10 episodes later without a shirt and with sunglasses, a bandana covering his scar, and 2 shoulder lasers. I think he wants everyone to know how strong he is, and the fact that he can survive fatal experiences, and we haven't seen this from any other toilet apart from G-Man and the Scientist Toilet. Still though, this guy can crush people in his hand like a Titan, and he is smart enough to know when to leave. He even faced Titan Cameraman and dealt a little damage to him, and even when he was thrown to the ground, he still survived. He showed up again in episode 77 with new upgrades, and he easily crushed an Astro Toilet's head with his bare hands, showing that he is stronger than even most other Astro Toilets, and the bare minimum damage that he got in episode 77 part 2 was a deactivated shoulder laser cannon. He is also very agile, and he really is like a mini Titan, so he deserves to be in this place, and I think that now he can easily beat all of those that came before him, And even if he does lose, he won't die easily and will come back. In second place, we have the scientist toilet V1 Mech. This guy is the smartest character in the whole series, being able to develop the parasites to take over Titan Speakerman, only to return in episode 60 as the next big threat. This mech is bigger, the same size as Titan TV Man. He waited until he fought the Titan duo when they were weakened from the events of episode 65, and he has a lot in his arsenal. He has a side laser. He has a laser eye. He can full-on stop people with his sound waves from his 3 speakers. Luckily, he didn't fully kill Plunger Cameraman the first time. But anyway, he has reach because he has big spider legs. He also has a lot of rockets, acid rockets, and a laser gun that he pulled out of nowhere. Not only that, but he also has a throat claw and a TV screen that can copy Titan TV Man's main attack. Although Titan TV Man absolutely cooked him, and it even took a bit to take out the scientist mech, not even a stab through the head can finish him off. So yeah, this shell is very strong. This immediately makes him a bigger threat against every character listed thus far. In first place, I'm pretty sure you guys know who it is already, but this goes to G-Man Toilet, aka Jimmy. He has survived ever since episode 7, and he is the most durable and the strongest Skibidi toilet in the whole show. Maybe because he used to be an Astro toilet, but even then, he is very durable, and he doesn't die from fatal injuries. In episode 17, the Alliance tried using a strong orbital laser against G-Man 1.0, but it quite frankly did nothing. He is also smart because he has Skibidi toilets, who always help him whenever he is placed in a big battle. He can't be flushed. He is realistically weaker than Titan TV Man, because it's always been this way, and it's why he was scared in episode 67 when Titan TV Man showed up, and why he tried to finally reason with Titan TV Man in episode 73. He may lose some upgrades and get cracks on his face and lose his laser eyes, but he never fully dies, even after getting cored to the face by Titan Cameraman in episode 57. G-Man 4.0 is way stronger also. He was able to put Titan Cameraman down with 2 lasers this time, and he used Battle IQ when fighting with the Detainer Astro Toilet, and even after, to possess Detainer Astro Toilet and use his own weapons against him. He also stood his ground in episode 73, and he heavily damaged Titan Cameraman and Titan Speakerman. He survived getting cooked by Titan Cameraman's shoulder lasers in episode 73 for the most part. He also survived getting stabbed in the eye by Titan Speakerman multiple times, and he also managed to survive against Titan TV Man thanks to some of his container upgrades. This shows how strategic G-Man is in a battle, and he learns from previous mistakes, and also, he is agile and can easily dodge Titan TV Man's sword attack for the most part. But don't you worry, because he'll be even stronger when he becomes the G-Titan. This might put him to be the strongest character in the series, alongside maybe Titan Speakerman when it happens, but only time will tell. But what did you think of this video, friends? Do you agree with this ranking? Do you have any other suggestions for other rankings in the future? Do you have any theories about the next part of episode 77 itself? Let me know by writing your answers in the comments, as they're always welcome. Also, come join Chasing Skylar's Discord, where you will find Skibidi leaks, Genesis leaks, and other Skibidi leaks, and chat to the wonderful community there. Thank you for watching my video. I was Obsidian. And until next time, my friends.